From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, September 24th, 2015. Silver is trading at $14.84 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,138 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $233. Antiwar.com reports Turkish warplanes have launched a new round of airstrikes against northern Iraq as well as some other areas in southeastern Turkey. At least 5 PKK members were killed in the attacks inside Turkey and an unknown number of others wounded in Iraq. PKK forces also carried out ambushes against Turkish forces in southeastern Bingöl, killing at least 1 soldier and wounding 5 others. The PKK forces were blocking roads in 2 eastern provinces and ambushed the troops as they were headed there to confront them. Turkish airstrikes against northern Iraq were extremely common during the U.S. occupation of Iraq, but had halted during the 2-year ceasefire with the PKK, which was to lead to peace talks. Some PKK officials suggested that a return to ceasefire was possible initially, but were spurned by the government, which insisted that there could be no talk of ceasefire unless the PKK wholly disarmed and left the country first. The PKK is influential in the Kurdish southeast of Turkey, and the war has fueled military crackdowns against other Kurdish towns, adding to the tensions. For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports the parents of Ahmed Mohammed have hired lawyers and plan to sue over how he was treated for bringing his homemade clock to school. The 14-year-old Texan was handcuffed and taken to an Irving police station after a teacher mistook his clock for a hoax bomb, and he has become quite a celebrity, both ridiculed and regaled for his invention. His family said in a statement Wednesday they will pursue Ahmed's legal rights and regain his science project from the Irving Police Department. Charges were not filed, but after MacArthur High School in Irving suspended the young man for 3 days, his parents withdrew all 3 of their children from the Irving School District, citing religious persecution. Now the parents have hired 2 high-powered Dallas attorneys, Thomas Bauer and Reggie London, to represent them. The Irving police told CNN the teen's clock is available for him to pick up. The family lawyers say they will sue because the teen has been severely traumatized and no one should be treated the way he was. When her plush and comfy life suddenly and unexpectedly fell apart, Brooke and her dog Cloud set out to defy the odds. If this is a man's world, as they say, living on the streets is no place for a young woman. One day she awoke in the redwood forest and realized she had become a hobo, and would ultimately come to know exactly what it means to survive. How to Be a Hobo by Brooke Willett is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores. Reuters reports a federal judge on Wednesday denied Kim Davis a stay of his order requiring her office to issue marriage licenses to all eligible couples who want one, the latest setback for a Kentucky clerk who went to jail rather than issue marriage licenses. Lawyers for couples suing Davis have said that since her return to work, the Rowan County clerk has interfered with the issuance of marriage licenses in violation of the orders by U.S. District Judge David Bunning in Louisville. An attorney for Davis has said she made a good faith effort to comply with Bunning's orders. She has said licenses granted by her staff are invalid because she has not given them that authority. Davis has refused to issue any marriage license since the U.S. Supreme Court ruling in June that made same-sex marriage legal across the country. Her stance has made Kentucky the latest flashpoint in the U.S. debate over same-sex marriage. Davis has said her beliefs prevent her from issuing marriage licenses to same-sex couples. She has asked Bunning repeatedly to put his order requiring the issue of marriage licenses on hold while she appeals. Bunning said on Wednesday that without clarification, he would have left other eligible couples at the mercy of Davis's no marriage policy. On Monday, lawyers for the couples suing Davis said she had made material changes to the marriage license forms after her return to work on September 14th that left questions about their legality. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.